Healthy attraction in men towards women. This is very important, especially if you're single. If you're already in a relationship, just start looking back how your relationship started. First one is when a man wants to be in a relationship because of financial gain and comfort. She's bright, she's smart, she's independent, she built herself a career, she has her own house or condo or car, she paid off her loans, and the men think, well, I don't need to have a pressure of paying rent, finding a really good job right now. I just can be with her and live comfortably until I get a good job. And some women, they feel wonderful about finding a man who will just be all along with them because she feels like, well, I want my independence, I want my career, I can buy my Gucci bag, Louis Vuitton bag and shoes, go to vacation once a year. But they all want love, so they go for an easy man, boy-like man. Who wants to share if somebody had experience like that or knows someone who had a man like that in their life, who was with them or with you because it was just financially comfortable? Anyone wants to share or knows examples like that?
My daughter's father is one of those men.
Yeah. Now looking back, why do you think what attracted you to him?
I can be honest, at that time I was still too afraid to be feminine, and so I liked having all the control. I liked being in that position. I liked it, quite frankly. And It wasn't until I had my daughter that I was like, I'm not the man!
Yes. Masculine women feel like that's how they're in charge. But being in charge, they're really not in charge at all because they're deteriorating emotionally, spiritually, physically, doing all the work and trying to also not have just kids and take care of themselves, but also this man who is becoming like a child figure to them. And it's definitely not going to work in the short term or long term. In the short term, superficially on surface, they might have a good sex, but in the long term, it's not going to work at all because a woman will lose respect towards this man because he's not working, he's not trying to make anything of himself, and she will be dominating him, looking at him as a child, and sooner or later man will lose all of the sexual interest towards her because he looks at her as a mom, and mom is constantly telling, you should dress like that, you should come at this time, you should find a job, you should look for this career or that career, and so it's going to be very unhealthy dynamic. The second, a man is going through depression, illness, bankruptcy, or divorce. He is very vulnerable, and a woman takes care of him. And he gets, in 4 to 5 months, maybe less, maybe more, he gets better. What do you think he does?
Find himself a girl?
Yes, why is he leaving this woman? She took care of him for 4 or 5 months. He was depressed, he went through bankruptcy, he was broke, he was sick, he didn't have a leg, and she was there, going to the hospital, got him into her house, and now he got better and he dumped her. Why did he do that? She's such a saint. Why did he do that?
Because it's very emasculating for him, and he would remember the struggle and how awful his life was at that time around her.
This is so wonderful, Joanna. You're the first person who actually got it. Absolutely. For him, it's going to be a reminder that this woman saw him in the failure, in the worst period of his life. And he doesn't want to be with a woman who saw him on the lowest of the lowest. He wants to be with a woman who sees his achievements, victory, success, and growth, and not someone saw him being a broken man. And so as soon as he gets better, he will jump out of this relationship and move on. And what does the woman will do for the next 6 months or a year? Cry and saying what about him?
He's a user, he manipulated her. How can you treat her like this after she sacrificed for him?
Exactly. And she's going to be playing a victim game for who knows how long, 6 months, a year, or 2 years, blaming the world and blaming him, how horrible all men are. By the way, we should stay away from girlfriends like that. They put themselves in a mess like that, and then they say to all women how men are terrible, without taking any responsibility, that because of your low self-esteem, you took a man like that, and of course he will leave you as soon as he gets better. Does this make sense? Good. Number 3, some men will start relationship with a beautiful woman to show her off to their friends, to his friends, like a Ferrari. Ding, ding! Ferrari opens up with the beautiful horse logo. And he does this. Look at my woman. She's a model. Look at her teeth, her lips, her breasts, her legs. And he walks around with this beautiful woman. Does he have feelings towards her? No. The moment he finds someone prettier, guess what will happen to this pretty model? Bye-bye. Next. Not a good scenario. Does anybody knows anyone like that who got a girlfriend or someone who been dating someone like that because she was beautiful, but no love, no real attraction, no conversation, nothing is there?
I'm actually watching my younger cousin, who is absolutely gorgeous. Ugh. And she's going through this struggle right now, and she's really frustrated because she wants to find men that aren't obsessed with her looks.
Yeah. That's a struggle, by the way, of most models. They feel like they're beautiful outside, but they are very insecure about their IQ and their emotions, and that men will be there with them because they feel like they're being used by their beauty. And some men who are with a beautiful woman, they are doing this to show off so that other men will be jealous of them. So they're really childish. They're not mature at all. Number 4. A man gets together with a woman who is independent, confident, just to have sex with her. He's from the beginning, is not even trying to have a relationship. It's just a transactional sex for him. Yeah, he just wants to have sex and no relationship, nothing serious, nothing at all. You might collapse it with attraction. When a man meets a woman, he's very attracted to her. And he wants to be in a relationship with her. But that's different. This man is not there because he's attracted to her, but he just wants to have sex and nothing else. And so the energy of these two are different. He's not putting the effort to take you out. He's not putting the effort to text you and call you. He just does minimum just to get a hookup, just to get the sexy time. Make sense? 5. This is the most common one in the modern society. A man does this. Let's get a woman. Let me have her and meet her so then we can live together, split bills, split groceries, split rent. And so it's economically satisfying, so I don't have to put the effort. And on top of it, I will have free sex at least 2 or 3 times a week. I don't need to look for a girlfriend or some other women. So it's just very comfortable. And so this man is looking for a roommate, basically. 50-50. Very common one. Does anybody wants to share who knows this kind of man? Or maybe you've been in a relationship like that or know someone?
Well, I have a feeling that most of men are today like that. That this is like the expectation of modern men during dating, that it's 50-50. What are you bringing to the table? And these are these questions. They are looking at your work status, how much you earn, and what they can build together with you.
Yeah, very good, Anya. Thank you. And Anya, you're in Poland. Consider in Poland, this is a phenomena in United States, in Canada, in western part of Europe. So a lot of degraded men are thinking like that, who are feminine. They're thinking, what are you bringing to the table? The biggest red flag, that this is not even worthy for you to have a next conversation with a man. Now, insecure woman, what will do, she's going to start bending herself to thinking, well, let me split the bills, let me have sex with him so I can earn the points, so then he'll understand how great I am, so he will get married. And men don't function like that. And so we have to work on our self-esteem to overcome this mentality that all men like that. Yes, 90% of them are right now. In a lot of countries are like that, but not all. I don't see that in Middle East. In Middle East, there's still men who are providers and protectors. Some men, not majority, but I would say 20 to 30% in Eastern Europe, not Poland, but I would say to Russia, men are still providers and protectors. And most of the countries in Africa, they still have very strong traditions. So it's not all. But the more, again, we're working on becoming feminine, the more we're starting to see and attract the masculine man. And again, the blessing to attract the masculine man really comes from above.
I've really noticed since being in your group, this is true. This is so true because, like I said, I'm kind of recovering from my own insecurities wanting that 50-50 just like the men. And trust me, there's plenty of them.
Yes.
But as I myself change inside and lean more into this more feminine energy, I met more masculine men are in my surroundings. And so it's so true, it's coming from above. I didn't do a thing.
Absolutely. Thank you, Samantha, for sharing. And what will start happening if you're already in a relationship, the more you're going to start getting into feminine energy. By default, of course, your man going to start climbing into the masculine. That's the way the physics works. Because masculine and masculine, feminine and feminine, not going to work together. And that's why the more you're going to put the spiritual practices in, whether you're praying or meditating or doing affirmation or guiding meditation, the more you're going to start soften and let go of this masculine energy, the more your man going to start stepping up. And he would want naturally to provide. He would want naturally to protect you and take care of you because that's how he feels like he's a true man. And they need to feel this way because Vedas are explaining that a man needs to have the 3 qualities. And now this is for those who are married. This is important for you to take a note, or who is in a serious relationship. Man is born to have a big mission in life, the true mission in life, why he's here, and to really discover that he's born to provide, lead, and overcome the challenges, and to have this big mission. This is number 1. Number 2, man has to be fearless. No matter how much fears he has, he needs to face them and overcome them and conquer them. Then he becomes a true man, a true masculine man. And he feels proud of himself, he respects himself. And number 3, man has to be generous. Generosity is not a woman's quality. Some masculine women who are making millions, they're in tune with their masculine energy. That's why they're generous. But it's not a quality of a woman. Men are generous. They have a light energy with money. They're easily spending on family and kids. Only feminine men are greedy. But masculine men are very generous.